Shaking hands is a common practice that sees some people use a firm grip, while others may use a lighter touch. But while it is mainly known as an expression for politeness, it can also reveal a lot about our health. That's according to scientists, who have studied how a handshake can be an indicator of more serious ailments. From heart disease, to early mortality and dementia, these are some of the conditions that could be signaled through a weak or firm gesture. Experts suggest it can even be a sign of mental health problems like depression. Read below to see what several academics have said about handshaking and health, as reported by Wales Online. Heart: if you have a weak handshake, it could be a sign of a greater risk of heart attack or stroke, say scientists at Queen Mary University of London. Its study showed those with poor strength of their grip had weaker hearts. Its study, funded by the British Heart Foundation, BHF, looked at 5,000 people. Participants were asked to use a device called the dynamometer for 3 seconds. Researchers were able to determine someone's grip strength and compare this to detailed scans of their heart. The team found that people with low grip strength had weaker hearts that were less able to pump blood around the body. Low hand grip strength was also associated with having enlarged, damaged hearts. Professor Stephen Peterson, who led the research from Queen Mary's William Harvey Research Institute, said, "Our study shows that better hand grip strength is associated with having a healthier heart structure and function." Hand grip strength is an inexpensive, reproducible and easy-to-implement measure, and could become an easy way of identifying people at high risk of heart disease and preventing major life-changing events, such as heart attacks. Julie Ward, senior cardiac nurse at the BHF, said, "Measuring someone's grip strength, alongside knowing their family history and other risk factors such as high cholesterol and blood pressure, could be a cheap and easy way of finding those most at risk of heart attacks and strokes." More research is needed to understand exactly how weak grip strength is associated with poorer heart function. It's important to keep in mind that this research does not mean you will have a heart attack if you find yourself with a limp handshake or struggling to open a jar. If you are concerned about your heart health, or your overall fitness, please speak to your GP. Join the Daily Record WhatsApp community. Get the latest news sent straight to your messages by joining our WhatsApp community today. You'll receive daily updates on breaking news as well as the top headlines across Scotland. No one will be able to see who is signed up and no one can send messages except the Daily Record team. All you have to do is click here if you're on mobile, select Join Community and you're in. If you're on a desktop, simply scan the QR code above with your phone and click Join Community. We also treat our community members to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners. If you don't like our community, you can check out anytime you like. To leave our community, click on the name at the top of your screen and choose Exit Group. If you're curious, you can read our privacy notice. Early death: a poor grip can also show a risk of other health problems, including a stark potential of early death. According to a study of Swedish males carried out between 1951 and 1976 showed lower hand grip strength was significantly associated with higher all-cause mortality, reports The Sun. A separate study published in the British Medical Journal found that those who develop a weak hold in midlife have a 20% higher risk of death from heart and respiratory diseases and cancer. Depression: according to the National Library of Medicine, reduced grip strength potentially indicates depression. A study looked at data from various countries including the United Kingdom and United States to investigate a potential link. It looked at more than 51,000 people aged over 45 and reached the conclusion, lower hand grip strength was associated with an increased likelihood of depression. Early assessment of hand grip strength may identify populations at risk for depression among middle and older-aged adults. Dementia. The strength of your handshake can also be a sign of dementia. According to Cognitive Vitality, weak hand grip is often used as a marker for frailty, which in turn is a risk factor for dementia. Frail individuals have a lower capacity to withstand damage to the brain, which means they will start showing cognitive impairment early in the course of the disease. However, the good news is that while there isn't a single cause of frailty and it often occurs with aging, it can be prevented and partially reversed with the help of things including physical activity and diet. Don't miss the latest news from around Scotland and beyond. Sign up to our newsletter here.